I'm going to show you how to use your flash gun's high-speed sync mode to get better portraits in daylight. Using a little fill flash when taking portraits outside allows you to reduce the shadows and lighten up people's faces. However, even at your Canon DSLR's maximum flash sync speed, which is usually around 1/200 of a sec, you'll have to use an aperture of f8 to f11 to get a good exposure during the day. The end result? Nicely lit portraits, but with backgrounds distractingly sharp behind our subjects. This is where your flash gun's high-speed sync flash mode comes in. As the name suggests, HSS enables you to shoot with a much faster shutter speed, and combining this with a wider aperture to get a right exposure in daylight, you can now blur the background for more dramatic portraits. You'll need an external flash gun for this, and some high-spec wireless triggers. We're shooting with the Canon 5D Mark III with a 24-70 f2.8 lens. To get started, set your camera to manual mode. Our exposure in bright daylight was f2.8 at 1/1000th of a second and ISO 100, but you may need a faster or slower shutter speed depending on light levels. You can use your flash gun in HSS when it's on your camera's hot shoe, but we want to use HSS flash off camera for more interesting side light. For this we need high-spec triggers, so we've used a Pocket Wizard Mini TT1 transmitter on our DSLR's hot shoe, with the flash gun attached to a Flex TT5 transceiver on a stand. Now set your flash gun to manual and press the button to enable HSS mode. Note that HSS dramatically reduces flash power as it's more of a pulse of light than one big burst. We started at 1/4 power with the flash on a stand around 2 meters from our subject for a good exposure in bright sunshine. You can instantly see an improvement. Look at how the background is more blurred at f2.8, helping our model to stand out more from the surroundings, while her face is nicely lit by the HSS flash. If light levels drop, such as the sun dipping behind the clouds, drop your shutter speed to around 1/500 of a sec for your background exposure and increase your flash power for your model. Or if your subject is too dark, increase the power. So HSS not only allows you to use wide apertures so you can blur the backgrounds for great looking portraits, but also allows you to use much faster shutter speeds, which are great for when you want to do some nice looking action portraits. So the next time you're taking portraits outside, why don't you give HSS Flash a blast?